Well, it's the final leg of this journey. Started from 3 o'clock. This is Shippy the Explorer, and we are on the final leg of this journey. And we are heading on to the warm country. Okay.
Welcome to board to the main boarding lane.
So it's always excitement to get into the tropics, and always excitement to reach Miami. So for those of you who have been traveling to Jamaica as visitors, well, you have enjoyed it, but this is home, and we are getting ready to go down to see if mangoes are in season. Here we go. Thank you.
Laurel, have a nice flight.
Thank you. Change your mind?
Still waiting for the companion. We're coming along together.
Yeah.
If anything, I do. Yeah, let me help you with the back here. Sure. That's good. Just close it down. Yeah, keep it in there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah?
That was one of the names that we considered.
These are the luggages. That's basically oversized to extra. And you can actually feel the heat already, folks. It's getting hotter and hotter.
Thank you so much.
Press your call light button and a flight attendant will assist you in leaving your seat. Thank you. Hello, welcome.
Do you mind waiting there so I can come back up? Thank you.
I know this person.
Shippy? Oh my God. Remind me.
No.
Huh? Donna? Oh my gosh.
Here. My hair change.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I stop changing my hair. As I see, I know it's you. What's going on?
Going down.
You're going down. I'm going down too.
Yes. It was part of the YMCA
Oh,
tour.
okay. I'll see you because I'm going to be down there. You're going to win some.
Yes.
So I'll see you then. I'll talk
All
to
right.
you.
Yes. Yeah.
No, we're not going to see.
So you bid for this route? You bid? That's smart. Smart.
Good.
Yesterday, release jump from the flight deck and shoot from the service to Jamaica. Once we get you up in the air, 1 hour and 28.
28C, so might as well grab a space.
31 degrees Celsius.
Perfect.
A few bumps along the way and on the line and on the do the best we can to avoid
So the airlines are supported by Jamaicans quite a bit. So, okay, how are you doing? 28C. All right. So we are settled down and ready to go. And as you see, the airlines is packed, almost packed, all supported by Jamaicans. So see you soon. Well, this is some of the preparation that goes on out on the outside when you go on the flight. There's a lot of activities in the yard, and plane is approaching. So a lot of work goes on in the background. So the American Airlines just arrived. Seems like a big one too. And at the same time, the luggage cart, luggage train is right up, ready to unload. When you look along the D wing of the airport, you see this is the American Airlines section, and you can see all they are lined up, folks. Plane came in a minute ago, and they're ready to drive the ramp right up to the dock and the cargo bay, and that's motorized, so they will be unloading all the suitcases. Things have to be very efficient, you know. Once in a while you get your suitcase lost or damaged, but for the most part, things do work well.
That's why your safety and
Now we
well-being
are
are
being
so
taxied
important to us.
out.
Let's go through some in-flight instructions so we can get you safely on your way. First, make sure your seat is upright. All larger electronic devices are put away and your tray table is stowed. Seat back device holders must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you have a carry-on, place it all the way under the seat in front of you. Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin. If you have small handheld devices, such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches, please switch them to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your seat and contact a crew
Actually,
member
this
for
airport is
assistance.
so large.
If
You
you are
see a
seated at
train
an overwing exit,
uses a
your
train
window shade must
electronic
remain open for taxi,
to take
takeoff,
people
and
from
landing. If you haven't already fastened your seatbelt, insert the metal end
gate.
into the buckle and pull the strap so it's
If
tight
you
across
ever-
your hips.
if you ever
To
have to
open your
walk in
seatbelt,
Miami,
lift the top of the buckle. And remember,
you're in for a
seatbelts should be
big
fastened
ordeal
whenever
because
you're
it's a
seated in case of unexpected
huge
turbulence.
airport.
U.S. law requires compliance with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions.
Here we go.
All flights are non-smoking, including e-cigarettes, vape devices, and smokeless tobacco. It's against the law to tamper with, disable, or destroy the lavatory smoke detectors. Doing so may result in a fine. For safety reasons, e-cigarettes and vape devices may not be plugged into any power source while on board the airplane. The safety card in your seat pocket explains the safety features of this airplane, including the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. But of course, don't hesitate to ask our crew members questions. This airplane has 2 exit doors in the front, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 exit doors in the back. Take a moment to locate the nearest one, and keep in mind, it may be behind you. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in the unlikely event of an emergency. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. In a water evacuation, life rafts are located in marked ceiling compartments. All exits are clearly marked with signs and opening instructions. If needed, exit path lighting in the aisle will illuminate near the floor to guide you to an exit indicated by signs and lights. In the event of an emergency, leave all belongings and proceed to the closest usable exit. If needed, oxygen masks will drop from an overhead compartment. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and put the elastic band over your head. Pull the straps to tighten and breathe normally. You should always put on your mask before helping others. Oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Life vests are located under, next to, or between your seat. For help locating them, see your safety card. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. If equipped with an elastic harness, remove the harness before opening the pouch. Take the vest out as shown on the safety card and put it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. See your safety card for more details on how to use it. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are at each seat. It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to your safety card or ask any of the crew members as they do their final cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your time with us more enjoyable.
Le damos la bienvenida a su vuelo de
It's
American
interesting to know
Airlines.
that as soon as the train approaches the bridge, those set of wheels go off. And I was wondering, Shippy Explorer is wondering what kind of mechanism what purpose does it serve? Is it a pulley or is it generating electricity to power the
Federal
train?
regulation prohibits smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaping devices at any time on board the aircraft. These devices may not be plugged into any power sources, including USB ports and AC outlets. If you're wearing a face covering in the event oxygen mask drop from an overhead compartment, remove your face covering before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. We're coming through the aisles for our final safety check. We appreciate you choosing American. Enjoy your flight.
Folks, as I look out, the Ship Explorer looks out and see them dozens of hundreds of planes, jumbo jets, and all sort of things. I'm reminded that all this started in College Park, or Ohio, Kitty Hawk, I think, in Ohio, with the Wrights brothers, and then they came to College Park. 100 and something years ago. It's amazing. Now we take it for granted that these big instruments are just flying by the thousands all over the world. And instead of 150 feet up in the air, they're going 40-something thousand feet, 45,000 feet in some cases. They're traveling for 17, 18 hours straight. It's amazing, folks. So this airport is so big, it has one tower over there and another tower over here.
Flight attendants prepare for takeoff.
This is Ship the Explorer. This is Ship the Explorer on another trip to somewhere else in the world. And when I reach my destination, will be the big revelation. And hope you're enjoying these footings, videos. And if you like, you do share and subscribe, folks. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe. Thanks for those who have subscribed, and keep in touch. And for the first time visitors to this station, we ask you to do subscribe, and hopefully you stay with us. Reminder that we are at Miami International Airport, and we're about to take off on an international flight somewhere in the Caribbean. need to take off, I reminded that some folks have never flown in their life because of various things. They don't have passports, or well, they don't have their passports to travel within the country. But some people don't fly because they're afraid. And when you do get through turbulent areas in the sky, sometimes you wonder whether the flight is good, and then it's an enjoyable thing. And I notice whenever you use the big planes, it's much more comfortable. You don't even know if you're flying. It feels like you're in the living room relaxing, especially at night. But it's a remarkable feat and quite interesting, and it goes well. So as soon as the plane taxis up into the and lines up, if we're in the front we could see where a number of them, as soon as they reach this spot, then you'll hear the engine revs up, because they don't want to stay at this spot for long. So the engines will rev up. Even sure of the distance that each plane is. This time of the day is a lot of flights, so every 2 minutes something takes off. You hear the engine roars, and it's a lot of horsepower. And here she goes, folks. A lot of power. Maybe you have 200 and some people on the board, and plus crew plus the size of the plane, and it's 2 engines, and in a minute or two you'll see it's right there, it's off the ground. There she goes. So this will give us an opportunity to look down on the airport in Miami and see how extensive this is. You look at the far end, that's Miami Beach, South Beach, Miami, the waterfront. There you go. Then you have the bridge that goes from South Beach over into those islands. Miami. And even look at this large piece of land mass, it hasn't been developed yet. So we're getting out at sea now. But still yet you can see the trails of the boats as they make their way out into the ocean. They're crisscrossing, some are going all over you with wonder. See, they always seem to know where they're going and just maybe having a wonderful time. And this is great. Under the water you can see land, the land that is just projected onto the ocean. It's a whole world under the ocean, folks. It looks wow. There you go. From Miami to St. Anne's Bay or what, I'm not sure. So we're just reaching the edge of Jamaica now. So it's gonna take you over the island. But it's cloudy. So hopefully you're enjoying this flight with us, these videos, folks. This is flight from Miami to Kingston, Jamaica. Now we are going over parts of the cockpit country. Most likely where cockpit country is near St. Anne. Nobody here, as you can see the pockets of development of the houses. Jamaicans have basically, they're living all over this country now, folks. There we go. You can see the greenery of the land. There's a little air base down there, folks. Sometimes you never know what they're used for. I can only guess that we're going from the western side of Jamaica. We're approaching Kingston from the somewhat west. tropic reserve. It's a natural reserve that I think the country, the Jamaican government, I think it's a protective region. There is indication that they might be mining. This comb structure, it collects water and produces some of the cleanest water in the country. Look down, you don't see no houses in this region. It's still desolate to an extent. And part of this is where the Okapangkong Maroons are, and they fought from this region till that's when Jamaica was under the British ruled by Britain. British Empire fought the Maroons for 70-something years. Eventually, they were able to get into Nani Town, and then they were able to get into Trelawney Town and defeated that group. Canada and eventually to Sierra Leone, where they were repatriated or expelled from the country. Hopefully you can see the pockets. There you go. Underneath that structure is basically limestone, and Jamaica, I think, is 1/6 of the country is limestone. Remind you that you're on flight AA 1400. From Miami to Kingston, Jamaica. Hopefully this footage will be clear enough so you can enjoy this thing. It's being sponsored by Shippy the Explorer. Of red soil, and if I'm not mistaken, it's part of the urethane bauxite produce. As they produce the bauxite, the ore that is plentiful in Jamaica Jamaica is one of the top producers of bauxite. That red ore produces alumina, and then from alumina we get aluminum. So as they process the bauxite, they have that residue, and it's collected in that pit. So we are flying over your ton now, folks. So the country is not as small as you think. Jamaica is the largest English-speaking island in the Caribbean, and it's 4,411 square miles. So it's quite big and very different from the topography is quite different. Now you can see I can confirm that we are flying over the Kingston Agricultural Center, and it's like a basin, folks. Very unusual basin. It's where they produce a lot of coconut and oranges. Observe that fly over the island over the years, they have always observed how green Jamaica is. It's a lush green country, lots of mountains, lots of water, streams, rivers, underground water sources. Here is the highway 2000, part of the highway 2000. And if you can see the brown water body, that's the recovery. We're going over the road goes over the recovery. Highway 2000 started in 2000. And that has been expanded or expanded to different parts of the island. Also, it's a really concerted effort to really have super highways, not really super highways, but highways that cuts across the island, so that people can move from one end of the island to the next. When you come off the highways, and the roads are not too good, but it's an enjoyable thing, spiritual thing to drive on this. And you can look, if you can see the little cars, they are moving like ants, quite fast. So we are going over the St. Catherine area. The parish of St. Catherine. top buildings that's down by Angel, just outside Spanish Town. The highway bypasses Angel. On this other side, it looks like the more or less unplanned area along the Spanish Town highway. And there you go. The highway comes out of from Mucharios and joins the Spanish Town highway at this intersection, and then that runs right into Kingston. And if in the far end you can see parts of the Blue Mountains. It's still cloudy, so you may not see. Look down now, it's part of the Caymanas Estate. See the racetrack there, Forest Racetrack. That's Caymanas Estate, and that's the brackish water. And the Rio Cobra comes right down to this area and ends out at this location. And the water is brown, that means it has been raining in the area for a while. Parts of the Blue Mountain that's still encased in clouds. We're cutting over now, bypassing the wharf, Kingston Wharf. You can see the ships and hundreds of importation and exportation containers. Far end you can see Kingston on the far end, folks. And the wings, flaps on the wings are dragged down as low as possible to allow the plane to go gradually down and down. So we are flying now over the Kingston Harbor, famous Kingston Harbor, one of the best harbors in the world. Here's Kingston waterfront. Again, I said the Blue Mountains in the background. Now we look back at Kingston. The plane is going over the airport and we are seeing land. And we are about to touch down, folks. There we go. And then the flaps go up. And that tells the plane to hold and pull back. Forces. And we have touchdown, folks. So welcome to Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. And as a Jamaican, I'm happy to be at home.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off, and keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Por favor, permanezca sentado con su cinturón de seguridad abrochado hasta que la señal del cinturón de seguridad esté apagada y mantenga los pasillos libres de equipaje. Revise el bolsillo trasero del asiento para ver si no quedan artículos personales, como tablets o teléfonos celulares. Si abre un compartimento superior, tenga cuidado, ya que el equipaje de mano puede haberse desplazado durante el vuelo. Y gracias por elegir American Airlines.
I say thanks for flying American Airlines, and be careful as you exit the plane. And this is in the old days we used to call this Palisados Airport, and this is now Norman Manley International Airport, and it's welcome to Jamaica, folks. The plane has landed. You can see the guys in orange, and they are telling the plane to circle around and line up and dock. There you go. This thing is so big that you have to have guys on the ground that tells the pilot where his wings are and the extent of his wings, and that's it. You have thanks for joining us on the flight from Miami to Kingston, Jamaica. The Shippy, the Explorer, and hope you have enjoyed that bit of flight, and welcome to Jamaica, to Kingston, folks. If you enjoy this tape, do like, share, and subscribe. So we'll see you on another great exploration as Shippy the Explorer tours around this beautiful earth. Bye for now. See, people are anxious to get out and get going, but it's always a case where they get up and think they can get out, and they still have to wait. So, talk to you, folks. This has been a successful flight, and so bye for now. This is part of the activities on the ground, folks. These are workers who are going to handle the cases of the plane, unload, and the supervisor is patting them down to make sure that they don't have any contraband or anything on them, so that when they finish their assignment, then they are, well, actually they are the cleaners. So this is a crew of cleaners that will enter this plane and do the brushing up and the cleaning. So if they come on the plane without anything on them, they should leave without anything on them. So this is a crew that's ready to clean this plane, so that in another hour or so this plane should be speckless and ready to go on its next flight. Here are the maps. As I said, a lot of operation, a lot of things are taking place on the outside. The young man is still having his last bit of fun. It's all part of the operation, folks. Okay. So we're disembarking plane, and everybody is anxious to go. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Oops. I grabbed this out of the way. Oops, sorry. Boy. So in the old days we had Jamaican Airlines, Air Jamaica, and Jamaica used to make all this money, and they've lost that bidding and went out of business, and American Airlines and all those Caribbean Airlines have taken up the slot, and they are making the money, folks. Bye. Bye. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good, good.
Hello, one wheelchair, please.
Oops. All right.
Need 3 more wheelchairs.
And wish you could feel the heat of the tropics, folks. Not sweating as yet because I'm excited and ready to go. People are lined up to board, so some are coming off and some are going up. So activity is amazing. Oops. So what? I'm taping.
You're taking
Can't
it?
tape you. So what are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Because I mean, you threw me off there. I saw you, and then low cut and all
I
that.
know I changed this summer.
Oh,
You know, I've tried to go
keeping
with the summer.
cool.
I've tried to go everything.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always looking at your picture and I
Me
tell
too, they
you.
were looking at your picture too.
Yeah. And we can't even see, I can't even get a hold of my buddy.
Was that Winston?
Steve,
Oh, Steve, I was asking Winston, where's Steve?
just disappear, sir.
Oh my God.
Called
Okay.
him, he called me to the blue, and I'm Shipping the Explorer, by the way. You need to subscribe. Shipping the Explorer.
Oh,
Take out your phone and subscribe.
All right. That's right. What you gonna go to Winston? Can't see her though.
Eh?
When you going by Winston?
Yeah,
So
I'll
you
see
stay by your
her.
house and stay up there?
Yes, and then
Yeah,
I'll see her
mangoes are
tomorrow.
coming. Mangoes.
Yeah.
The mangoes
Yes.
are coming.
I cut down the big tree, but
Oh.
everybody killing me. Say I cut down the big tree.
You shouldn't cut it down.
Yeah, but doing some other few over there. Yeah. So you'll be able to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here like for 10 days.
Yeah. So you okay? I mean,
No, I'm good.
you're good.
Yes, I just did a surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, long walking.
So, we bet see you down.
We'll see, I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll find you in some.
You're still looking great.
Oh,
so.
thank you. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Oh, you can go ahead. She's on feature. She's being featured. All right. So that's Don. Well, a good friend of mine, and where this is the famous ramp. All right, I'll take care. When you come to Kingston, you know, you go through this ramp, and it's arrivals and departures. Arrivals. And it's quite a bit of, I should have put a bar there. So stop going a bit.
Yeah, but I already told her about you guys, so I'm just gonna take you guys around.
What form that is? I'm not sure.
It's pretty much the same white form you used to fill out. You're doing it online now.
And where do we find
No, I felt like someone touched me here. So, if you're done, it's just the shore. Confirmation. Just print out the confirmation and show it to her.
From my email?
Yeah, from the email.
We all need to scan it, everybody?
If you did it already, with the form online, you don't need to scan it, just show the confirmation that you got. You should get something in your email.
What is it under?
Enter Jamaica.com. I think you can scan that barcode right there.
I did it already.
Let's see if